Just so we're all aware here. I have the flu right now, and I'm bored out of my mind, so I'm playing this game that I do not know how to pronounce. Siralim, I assume, Ultimate. Let's jump on in, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. At last, I found you. Do not be alarmed. This is merely a dream. You are the monarch of Siralim, yes? You try to say yes, but this happens to be one of those dreams where you can't speak. You also try to nod your head, but you can't move either. Whew. That's a relief. Imagine my embarrassment if I'd invaded the wrong dream. And fear not, despite your sleep paralysis, I can read your thoughts just fine. Now then, what should I call you? Huh. What's your name? Ginger Jam 49, you say. A fine name indeed. You can call me Cannibal. You might think of me as a ghost, or a phantasm, or something of that nature. In other words, I don't exist in your world. I have another question for you. What is your specialization? Oh, what the fuck is this? Yo, I don't even want to read all of them. I kind of just want to click Witch Doctor. Okay. Right now I'm looking solely at the appearance. And of course the starting picture. And then we'll read after that. Okay. Let's just start at the top. Let's start at the top here. I'm not even reading the animator or the play style or whatever. I don't even care about that. We're solely grading based on appearance and the starting creature. Starting creature, F tier. D tier. I'm gonna go D tier. That's A tier right there. That's A tier. Okay, that's fucking S tier right there. That's an S tier starting creature. Appearance. I like the appearance of the cleric better. But that starting creature, the Dread Spectre, that's S tier. Also S tier. We're gonna fuck the whole your appearance thing. We're going straight for starting creature. S tiers. This is gonna be a lot harder to choose from than I thought. Okay, S tier. That's A tier. Everybody sees that. Your appearance is S tier. I'm willing to give it an S plus. Inquisitor sick. Okay, what the yeah. This is gonna be a tough decision. I mean, your appearance is S tier. Starting creature is A tier for the Necromancer. Okay, I'll go back, because I think I skipped some. Okay, your appearance here, S+ tier. Starting creature, I said A earlier, I'm gonna go B. Everybody knows what that thing is. The Monk, your appearance, F tier. Starting creature, F tier. Necromancer, your appearance, S tier. Starting creature, A tier. Pyromancer, your appearance, A tier. A+ tier. Starting creature, also S tier here. Son of a gun. Reaver, that's an A tier appearance and an S tier starting creature. Sorcerer, that's an A tier appearance and a B tier starting creature. Okay. That's a D tier appearance and an S tier starting creature. As for the Witch Doctor, that is an S tier appearance and a B tier starting creature. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna make a whole ass video on just trying to choose what my fucking class is. So, Witch Doctor, S tier, your appearance. As a Witch Doctor, you manipulate your foes into damaging each other and empowering your creatures to ensure victory. As a Warden, you'll be able to grant your creatures every buff in existence. In addition, your creatures will grow stronger as they continue to accumulate more buffs. If anybody knows anything about me, I love buffs and debuffs. This, I believe, was an A tier appearance and a B tier starting creature. As a sorcerer, you'll support your creature by debilitating their enemies from afar. Generally, your enemies won't be able to act for the first turns in battle as long as you're around. As a Reaver, your creatures will gain massive benefits in combat as battles continue to drag on. If your creature manages to survive for just a few extra turns, they'll be able to devastate your enemies. That's a volatile class. That's volatile as I'll get out. I'm out. As a Pyromancer, let me go back and explain. So, if your creature manages to survive just a few extra turns. So what that means is they're all just glass cannons. And I'm not on board with that. As a Pyromancer, you'll make heavy use of the Burning debuff to deal damage to enemies over time. In addition, your own creatures will be afflicted with this debuff. Sorry, I know you can't see me, but I'm drinking a drink right now. Drinking some juice. Because, again, gotta stay hydrated, have the flu. In addition, your own creatures will be afflicted with this debuff, but it will heal and empower them rather than dealing damage. Okay. Shoot. I love buffs and debuffs. As an Necromancer, you summon minions to aid your creatures in battle. These minions can do all kinds of things to support your creatures. They can cause damage, boost your creature's stats, debuff enemies, and much more. Typical Necro. Monk.
As a monk, you'll boost your creature's chance to dodge attacks and spells. When your creatures dodge, they'll unleash a devastating counterattack on the enemy. Dumb. As an Inquisitor, you'll have a solution at your disposal for every problem you encounter. In addition, Inquisitors are able to use healing effects for offensive purposes. For example, when your creatures heal enemies, they'll instead cause damage to them. It's just toxic. Jesus. As a Hell Knight, you'll favor creatures that specialize in attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna do that anyway. I do not know how to play this. Hell Knights grant their creatures increased critical damage and cause a variety of effects to occur when they attack. Hell Knights are surprisingly adept at spellcasting in a pinch as well. Huh. Evoker. As an Evoker, you'll empower your creature's spellcasting abilities. Your creatures will be able to cast the same spell multiple times in one turn, and these spells will be much stronger than if they had cast them without your guidance. Okay, I'm not really much of a spellcaster. As a Defiler, you'll specialize in debuffs and stat-reducing effects. Enemies will be so weak that your party will be able to easily pick them off, even if they were originally much more powerful than your creatures. Okay. Alright. As a Cleric, you'll specialize in healing abilities as well as buffing, resurrection, stat-boosting effects. Providing your creatures with protective barriers, your creatures will be extremely difficult to kill. You're lame. Boring. Okay. What I meant by that was boring. Sorry to all you cleric mains out there. As a Kabbalist, you'll enable your creatures to cast spells that they normally wouldn't have access to. While other people's creatures might run out of spell gem charges, okay, I'm assuming I'll know what that means later, you'll be able to keep your creatures well stocked with fresh spell gems at the start of every battle. As Blood Mage, your creatures will grow more powerful as they take damage. To facilitate these effects, the Blood Mage offers a variety of different ways to inflict damage on his own creatures. Oh my god. I love that, to be honest with you. I am on board with that playstyle. As an animator, you will be able to have a unique creature in your party called an Animatus. Your entire battle strategy will likely focus on this creature. You can empower your Animatus. I know I said Animatus earlier. I'm now saying Animatus to see if that maybe sounds better. Undecided. And even use your other creatures to make it stronger in combat. Yeah, I am not on board with that playstyle. One trick pony, am I right? I'm on board with the Defiler. I love the Pyromancer's playstyle. I'm just not a big fan of red. That's a lot of red. Granted, so is that. And I'm not a fan of the dog. That's why it's not S tier. Hate that appearance. Every buff in existence. You're a spellcaster, it looks like. I can't tell what the heck you are. Okay, let's see here. The difference between good and evil is often a matter of perspective, but the morality of a Defiler is simple enough for anyone to decide. These dark Magi take sadistic pleasure in afflicting their adversaries with crippling diseases, reducing them to weakened husks that no longer have the capacity to defend themselves. Wardens are wholly attuned to the needs of their creatures. These powerful Magi empower their creatures with various boons to give them an edge over their opponents in battle. Okay, we're going to Filer. Wow, you took so long to tell me your specialization that you slept well past your normal waking time. I'll get right to the point then. I'm sorry, cannibal. I really want to know if he says that every single time or if I did legitimately just take 5 ever. You know the kingdoms of Nex, correct? You should try to say yes, of course I knew of Nex. They are the most trusted ally and we often trade jarred goods with each other. But you were still unable to speak. As I thought. Listen closely, Ginger Jam 49. The king of Nex is not to be trusted. Recently, he managed to procure the ultimate nether orb. I can't keep doing voices. A powerful, because of my nose and everything. Powerful relic that can be used to bend the gods to its user's will. I fear that he will use this orb to take control of the entire world of Rodea. You attempt to snort dismissively. Nah, that's about all I can do with my nose right now. You can't even hear it. Hence, attempt. You attempt to snort dismissively and ask Cannibal how he could possibly know of the ultimate nether orb's whereabouts, much less the king of Nex's ambitions. Sorry, just got a message. Sorry. Buddy texted me about asking me how I was doing. I am confident in my accusations. I have observed his dreams and have seen what he plans to do after his Magi have finished charging the orb. His future actions do not bode well for Rodea. You don't have much time. Awaken now and tell your most trusted advisors what we spoke about in this stream. Formulate a strategy to affiliate Nex and steal the ultimate nether orb so that it will not be used for ill purposes. Farewell, Ginger Camps 49. We will speak again soon. What a nice man. Good morning, my liege. Well met, Ginger Jam 49. Hail, Ginger Jam 49. I hope this day finds you well. It's not, to be honest. It's not. I've got the flu. After nodding impatiently through the onslaught of greetings, you tell everyone about the dream you had last night. Cannibal, hey. Oh, it's Caliban! I thought it was Cannibal the whole fucking time. Caliban, eh? Haven't heard that name in quite some time. Yeah, me neither. They say that if Caliban appears in your dreams, he'll haunt your sleep until you do as he says. Okay? The mouse has the right of it, at least as far as the rumors claim. It all sounds a bit superstitious to me. Like how you're supposed to bring cats aboard a ship for good luck. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, they get rid of the rats. The last thing you want. Or how you should kiss your granny on the lips while her mouth is full of porridge to rid yourself of disease. What the fuck? Who says that? Who? I kiss my granny on the lips while her mouth is full of porridge. Do it every weekend. Just to get rid of disease. Anyway. Yeah, thank you, Mouse. I say we wait things out and see if... I'm gonna call him Cannibal. See if Cannibal shows himself again. No sense in worrying about something that might have just been a trick of the mind, Ginger Jam. Indeed. As for me, I don't believe Cannibal exists at all. Now that I know it's Caliban, it's extremely difficult to say Cannibal. Just an old story to help pass the time in the taverns is all it is. I disagree. Suddenly, unimaginable pain spurs up the back of your neck and through your forehead. You wince from the agony of it all. And before long, your vision fades into darkness. Oh, Cannibal. He's mad. You don't believe in me, eh? What say you now? What do you mean, Ginger Jam 49? Why are you making your voice so deep all of a sudden? Why are your eyes glowing red? Why are you floating a few inches off the ground? Oh, Hebron. You silly goose. You imbecile. It is not Ginger Jam 49, you misguided mudhead. It is I, Cannibal. Quit messing around, Ginger Jam 49. You're not Cannibal. It is a sad day indeed to learn that the fate of Rodea rests in your incompetent hands. Yes, I am Cannibal. Does my appearance truly leave everyone so skeptical? Ignore Hebron, Sir Cannibal, and accept my apologies on his behalf. He's not all right in the head after all. So, Ginger Jam 49 spoke the truth of it. Cannibal is real. You know one thing that annoys the heck out of me? Like, this guy's just walking, he ain't even moving. Like, these guys are walking, they ain't even moving. I mean, we're floating. That makes sense not to move left to right or up and down or whatever. You can float in place, but, like, walking in place, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Indeed, yes, Ginger Jam 49 story was true after all. I am sorely disappointed at how much time you're all wasting prattling on about absolute nothing. Now listen closely, as we don't have much time. You must travel to the Nex and capture the ultimate nether orb before it's too late. Rally your men and summon your most powerful creatures and get on with it at once. No way I'm letting Ginger Jam 49 face me any sort of danger. The mouse and I will handle this. I will try to be diplomatic about it at first. See if the ultimate nether orb even exists in Nexus' claim, and then see about taking it someplace else. Come, Hebron. We shall take our leave immediately. Everett, while we are away, work with Ginger Jam to warn the other gods about Nexus' ambitions and try to rally them to our cause. If our visit to Nex doesn't go according to plan, we'll need all the help we can get. We'll do what we must. Take care, Mouse Hebron. Farewell, nice meeting you, Sir Campbell. Very well, then it is time to relinquish my control over this body. In the future, I pledge to communicate with you all a bit more gracefully. This is to say, I won't overtake Jam's body and cause the excruciating pain. Glad to know that hurt like hell. Right then, that just happened. Ginger Jam, I'd offered to make the pilgrimage across Rhodia to warn the gods in your stead, but we both know you're better suited for the task. Diplomacy's never been a point of strength for me. Not to mention the gods will respect you more for seeking their aid in person. Alright, Everett. It's been a while. Oh, here comes the tutorial. It's been a while since you've been out and about, so let's spend the rest of the day getting you back into the swing of things. When you're ready, say the word and we'll begin your training. Let's get started on your training. First, we'll review the basics of combat. They say the best way to learn is by doing, so let's jump right into battle. Your Dread Spectre against my Unicorn. Oh, he's that guy. Ready? There's no need to hold back, Your Majesty. 5 moves, I swear. Oh. That actually looks pretty cool. I'm a fan of this. Why can't I see my Dread Spectre? That's so annoying. Attack it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I don't think it was actually doing damage. Oh, wow! I gained 242 of whatever the heck that is! Oh, hey, I gained a level. Well done! That battle was fairly straightforward since both of us have only one creature. Later, you'll be able to take up to 6 creatures with you on your journey, and you'll fight up to 6 enemies at a time as well. Oh, crap. After you defeat an enemy, you'll gain some of that creature's mana. After you gather enough mana, you'll be able to summon that creature and use it in battle. Oh. What? Since you defeated my creature, you have enough mana to summon your very own unicorn. Head eastward to the summoning brazier and summon a new unicorn. What is this? What in the heck? Step away. Okay, ready. Yeah. Okay, now I get my own free unicorn. these are the... Oh, okay. This is like the credits. Smiley face. Oh, Lord, there's a lot of people. 35 pages of this. That's what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 42 people times 35. I'm not doing that math. Y'all can kiss my butt. Oh my Lord, that's a lot of people. And then, you know, same thing over here. Hold on. Does it just restart? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. This person's name is period, period, period. That's just fun. I don't even know I'm still looking at that. But here, transmogrify. Change my appearance to that of a creature. You haven't unlocked any transmogs yet. Yeah. Yeah, pay attention to your quest. Oh, okay, okay. Very good. Your unicorn will serve you well. Always remember to check the summoning brazier to see what new creatures you can summon. Next, you should take a look around the castle and familiarize yourself with its facilities. Your first stop should be the menagerie. You'll find it in the western wing of the castle. Speak with Norta once you get there and learn more about it. I have a feeling this is Norta. Ah, good day, Your Majesty. Welcome to the menagerie. What can I help you with? I don't know. You asked Norta to explain the ins and outs of the menagerie to you. Ah, great question indeed. At the menagerie, I'll take care of your creatures for you while you're on your journey. You can only have up to 6 creatures in your party at a time, so you can leave any extras here. And I'll ensure they're kept in tip-top shape. That is to say, I'll make sure they don't die of starvation or severe dehydration. Oh, thanks, bud. Thanks, Norta. You can return to the menagerie at any time to swap out creatures from your party if you'd rather take another one with you instead. Lastly, you can use the menagerie to change the order of the creatures in your party. Personally, I tend to allow my favorite creatures to take the lead, but this is mostly for cosmetic purposes anyway. True! And that's all there is to it. Whenever you summon a new creature, be sure to visit the menagerie to configure your party. Farewell. Bye! Thank you, Norta. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your stroll around the menagerie. I did. Next, you should visit Saban the blacksmith. I bet you he's normal. He will teach you how to forge and equip your creatures with artifacts. Afterwards, speak with Rhea the enchantress. She will teach you how to craft spell gems for your creatures to use. Well, where are they? You didn't explain it. Good thing I'm not 2. Hail, Your Majesty. What can I do for you today? Saban. No, don't say it. I can tell by the look in your eye that you're here to forge an artifact for one of your creatures. No, don't say it. I can read your mind. You're taken aback by the fact that Sabone, I'm going to call him Sabone now. That Sabone thinks himself clever for knowing you're here to make use of his only function. Oh, no, no, no. I know it says no, no. I'm changing it. Artistic liberties. Karens. Oh, no, no, no. I can also tell by the look in your eye that you think I can only forge artifacts. The truth of the matter is that there's plenty more that can be done to an artifact after it's been forged, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, I'll explain what artifacts are. Each of your creatures can equip an artifact. Artifacts come in 5 different varieties: sword, shield, staves, boots, and helmets. The type of artifact determines the primary stat that it boosts. For example, swords give a boost to attack, understandable. While boots increase the creature's speed, also understandable. To create an artifact, speak with me and choose Forge on the track. Forge. Here. Huh. What is this primary? Attack. Trait. After this creature is attacked, it decreases the enemy's attack, defense, intelligence, and speed by 20. Okay. Stealth is 43. His attack is 30. His intelligence is 28. His defense is 21. Speed is 20. What would be good to give him? His attack is clearly the highest. I don't understand what the red arrow and the green arrow are for. Do I want to keep his intelligence high? I could make boots and just give it to this guy, so that's what we'll do. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, of course. Forced that anyway, didn't it? Sabone gathers your resources and begins hammering violently at the anvil. Despite the blacksmith's peculiar demeanor, you can't help but appreciate his masterful familiarity with his mallet. Within a few minutes, the hammering stops. Sabone hands you the artifact you requested. Sword. Well done, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Each artifact has a tier. Artifacts start at tier 1, and you can upgrade your artifacts to increase their tier. When you increase an artifact's tier, all of its stats increase. In addition, at certain tiers, your artifacts will gain additional slots. You can find crafting materials to socket into these slots, allowing the artifact to gain a new property. It's really going to let me upgrade it right now. Perfect. Did you notice that your artifact stat increased each time you upgraded it? As I mentioned before, your artifact also gained a new stat slot. It reached tier 3. Yep. Next, take these crafting materials and use them to socket your artifact. Socket. Sword. Oh my heavens to Betsy. Very good. As you continue to upgrade your artifact, you'll unlock new slots. Some slots are much more interesting than stat slots, and allow your creature to do all kinds of crazy things in battle, but that's a discussion for another time. Now keep in mind that an artifact is useless if it's not equipped. Go ahead and do that now. You should equip your Dread Spectre with the sword you just forged. Press Q on the menu, creatures, equip artifact, sword. Fantastic, you're natural. What you learned today about artifacts is merely the basics. For more information, you should consult the Codex. Codex is about a source. Okay, you can view the Codex at any time by pressing Q to open the menu to choose Codex. Ho ho ho! I can tell by the look in your eye that you're eager to meet with Rhea next. She'll explain all you need to know about spell gems. You'll find her in the neighborhood. So ugly following me. not my dread duel, but unicorn, bro. Its dimensions are just weird. Good day to you, Your Majesty. Are you ready to learn about spell gems? Yes. Your creatures can equip spell gems. Okay, I'm not gonna be reading through all this. Is this Siralim? Is that the name of this place? 14 charges, yes sir. Oh, whoops. I was running down and I was like, alright! The unicorn will get me. After a busy day of learning extremely basic things, you head off to bed. Oh no, I fell down the castle stairs. Oh my lord. It's probably for the best anyway. I don't want to go get a glass of milk. I mean, I'm lactose intolerant. Oh. I'm doubtful they'll help us.